Yeah, here we are. Happy Monday, everybody. It is an awesome Monday here in the Atlanta area. It's been an awesome weekend. I had a blast. Hope you did too. Let me turn on my little ticker here. I always forget I have those things. I probably should run them more. Let's see who we got over here. Looks like we got some of the usual suspects. We got Dave Clemens, Big D in the house. Says morning, Dave. Thumbs up. 30 headed to 60 here in magnificent Brooklyn, Michigan. Awesome, Dave. Glad to have you here. And like always, he's two-timing it over there on Facebook as well. Good to see you. Good to see you, Dave. Hope you're doing well. LB Sharp says, my screen says that this session starts in 12 hours. Well, LB, that's because the guy in front of this camera just probably set this stream up last night without his glasses. And the AM and the PM look kind of sort of the same or something. I don't know. I did notice it when I turned it on because I saw the same thing and I'm like, oops. Let me see if I can fix that. But I got it fixed before I hit any more buttons. Yeah, Mark says looks like someone confused AM with PM. Yeah, well, it's hard to everything runs together these days. I'm lucky to know what day it is. But I'm pretty sure it's Monday. Paul Stewart's here. He says, good morning, everyone. Thumbs up. Thank you, guys. I already got a few thumbs up over there. I appreciate it. Troy Pritchard in the house. Happy Monday to you, sir. Brian Mooney says, good morning, everyone. Earl Walker. Morning, everyone. 34 degrees going to 61. Nice day. Thumbs up. Thank you, Earl. Appreciate you, bud. Let's see. Steve Gronsky's in the house. Says happy Monday. We made it to another day. Yep, we did. 59 degrees, headed to 71 today in Mustang, Oklahoma. Thumbs up, Dave. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Larry Galt is here. He says, good morning, everyone. How you doing, Larry? There's that old Jim Senecola. He says, good morning, everyone. How you doing? Kevin Ells, keeping his streak alive. Hope you're doing well over there in South Africa, Kevin. Gary Hammett Wood Creation says good morning. Matt Awesome. Oh, no, it's not Awesome Wood Things. Well, he is Awesome Wood Things, but in this case, he's all things of the YouTube. No meeting today. Good, good, good. That's awesome. Good to see you on here, Matt. Paul Camp says good morning. How you doing, Paul? Wilson Rubottom says good morning, everybody. Oops, I didn't scroll too dang far. Where'd they go? Okay, here we go. David Jones from Portal Woodwork says, morning, everyone. Hitch Hamilton says, good morning, everybody. Vicky Cubbage, top of the morning to you, Dave. Top of the morning to you, Vicky. Hope you're doing well. Lee Richards is here. How you doing, Lee? Good to see you here this morning. Might be your first time. I can't remember if I've seen that name or not. George H. Rothfuss is in the house. Russ Meadows, one of my favorite 3D carver guys. He's killing it with that thing, I'm telling you. Been doing some awesome work, Mr. Meadows. Darren Birds is in the house. Good morning, everyone. Paul says, yep, managed to get the grass. Okay, cool. Here's Ryan Ballard. 3 hours sleep, yay. That's all you need. You're a young guy. Come on. You probably get by with 2.5. Let's see here. Bright and sunny in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, 48 degrees. That's still a little chilly for me. Here's my old buddy Ray Whitaker. Had a birthday Saturday, I think. Feeling a little older today, Ray, are you? Hope you're doing well, bud. Steve Murray says, good morning. How you, Steve? Barry Curtis is in the house. Says, good morning, all. Wild Bill Larison says, good morning, everybody. Hope everything's doing good in Plainfield. Doug Sisk is here. Says, good morning, Dave Gatton. How you doing, Doug? Hope you're doing well. I got something. I don't know if you're going to be able to stick around or not, Doug, but I got something you might be interested in seeing here in a little bit. Matt's got a public service announcement here. Looks important, so I better read it. Hot glue will burn your skin off. I know from experience, just a small wound. I'm fine, but still, ouch. All right, well, thank you for that PSA. We appreciate it. Mike Reynolds in the house. How you doing? Ray says he talked to Red. He's doing good. That's awesome. I hadn't talked to him in a while. I guess I don't know. I send him a text message every once in a while just to check in on him, and he usually hits me back pretty quick. So that's good to know. Glad he's doing good. Let's see. Blame the PM on your tech team. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Grant Clark says, good morning, all. How you doing, Grant? Steve Toronto. J Fabrications says, good morning, all. How you doing, Johnny? Good to see you. Paul Camp says, 33 going to 62 in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Man, it still gets cold at night then up there, doesn't it? Leo Stager's in the house, says, good morning, everyone. Klondike says, wahoo, I made it. Good morning, sir. How you doing? Russ says, thanks for the 3D love, Dave. I'm telling you, you inspired me, Russ. You have, because I'm going to be doing some 3D stuff. I bought a couple of what do you call them? Models. Bought a couple of models off of Design and Make the other day. Going to be running those this week, maybe today even. I'm not sure, but yeah, you've inspired me, buddy. Ryan Ballard says, Matt, you're only an hour north of me. You probably shouldn't let him know you're that close, Ryan, because he might start coming around. You never know. Johnny says, checking 1, 2. Looks like all is well on Facebook. Ray says, you will catch me soon. All righty, buddy. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Mark Lindsay confirms. He says, he's right, Russ. You're becoming old pro at 3D carving. I'm maybe asking you to. Yeah, he's that last one he did was just dadgum gorgeous. That's all you can say about it. And he said he took 2 models and merged them or baked them or whatever you do. Excellent work. Let's see. Keith Stanford's in the house. 35 headed to 55. Might get a little done in the garage today. Heck yeah. Get out there and do something. Ray Whitaker says, hi, Sam. All righty. Let's see here. After the lockdown, of course. Yeah. Hot glue may be hot. Be careful. Yeah, it's probably why they call it hot glue. I'm just, I'm going out on a limb there, but I think that's probably why they call it that. Let's see. Ryan says, Russ needs to come on Saturday night and talk about 3D stuff. Yeah, I've been trying to get him, but he's, I don't know what to tell you. It was nice that last Saturday show. If I know there's a bunch of you on here that saw it. We had a kind of a last minute guest. I didn't have a guest planned, but Dan Lovegren sent me some photos, and I thought, well, I wonder if he'd want to come on and talk about these. So I sent him a thing, and he was, we worked it out. He was able to get on there with I forget what he had, an iPad or something, I think. So it worked, and he was live from his shop. Got a shop tour and everything, so worked out pretty good. Jim Senicola says, working on a camera mount for my Gatton CNC. Hopefully I'll get it done today. Yeah, no reason you shouldn't. You got all day, man. All righty, let's see here. And we'll make sure I didn't miss anybody. Ray says, I don't know why she goes by Deanna. She will always be Sam as long as I live. Yeah, she'll always be Deanna to me because I can remember her. I guess I first met her or knew of her back in the old New Winchester days before I was even going to school there. I was just going there to watch basketball games that my older cousins were playing, and she was the little cheerleading mascot thing. I'm sure you've probably seen some pictures about that, right? But yeah, she'll always be Deanna to me. Yeah, Russ is camera shy. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we know that's BS because he's always seems to be on somebody else's show. So just saying. All right, let's see. I think I pretty much caught up on the comments. Yeah, I had an awesome weekend. I got all caught up on my laundry, which that's a big deal around here. All caught up on my laundry. I made some bread in my newfangled bread machine, and oh my God, my house just smelled amazing all day yesterday. I set it up and got it, put all the stuff in there and hit the start button. And then I went out to the shop, piddle around. I was out there probably, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours or something. And when I come back in, it's already starting to smell just wonderful in here. And it turned out great, man. As soon as it come out, while it was still nice and hot, I cut off 3 pieces and slapped some butter on them and ate them. Man, it was good. Oh. Making me look forward to my sandwich today. But yeah, got bread, got laundry done. Had to take dogs over I didn't take the dogs to the vet. They're going to go later this week, but I had to go to the vet. Has anybody taken their dog or had to go to their veterinarian? It's a lot different in this Corona age. To go to the vet. I called them first, and it's first of the month. I always give Rocky and Jack their little Heart Guard pills, or they're not pills, they're those little chewy things, and Next Guard, which is for flea and ticks. And down here, you got to have something for flea and ticks. And they were out. I gave them the last ones, the first part of March. I always put the little stickers that come with those boxes. I put them on my calendar. So anyway, I called them up over there and I said, hey, I need some more Heart Guard and Next Guard. And I got a postcard in the mail a few days before saying it's time for their checkup. Every April I take them over there and they weigh Jack and tell me how fat he is, and check Rocky out too. But anyhow, she says, well, you can't get, since those things are a prescription, you can't get the 6-month supply, which is what I usually buy, until they get their checkup. And I go, okay, well, can I come get just enough for one? so I can give it to them this month. She said, yeah. And I said, well, how y'all doing it now with this Corona thing going on? She says, well, we'll get your order ready. And when you pull up out there in the parking lot, call us. And somebody, and we'll take your card. If you're paying with a card, we'll take your number over the phone and somebody will bring it out to you. And I said, okay, that works for me. And that's exactly how it worked. And then I noticed while I was there that they're still doing appointments. In fact, I got to take Rocky and Jack Thursday. But you don't get out of the car. You just go over there, call them up, tell them you're there. They come out, get the dogs, take them back in, do what they, the checkup and all that stuff. And then they bring them back out. And in my case, I'll be having both of them. Usually when I have to take them, I take one at a time because the vet's just right down the road here. So I take one, get that checkup, come back, swap out a dog, and then about an hour later I'll go for the other appointment. But this time I can take them both in the car, and I don't know whether they'll get both of them out of the car at the same time or if they'll do them one at a time or however. But yeah, this Corona business is changing the way a lot of folks do business. But I'm thankful that they're still open, still able to make a little money. And it's great people over there. They're really good. I've been going over there, I guess since I first got Rocky, which was 11 years ago. Almost 11 years ago. He's old. But so that was fun. Oh, and one last thing here. I'm not doing too bad on time. Remember a few weeks ago, probably 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks ago, some of y'all may remember this. I told you that I had ordered a book off of eBay, and I would let you know what it is after it comes in and stuff. Well, it's here, and I've been reading it a little bit, and you probably, I'm sure y'all are going to be surprised when you see what it is. But here's the book I got off of eBay. Now you see right over here above my fingers it says Teachers Annotated Edition. And this is an old history book. I'll let y'all guess how old it is. But it's kind of cool. I didn't even realize when I bought it on eBay that it was the Teachers Annotated Edition, which just means it's got like some teaching guidelines and stuff here in the front. But I want to read you the very first 2 sentences of this thing when you start reading this. Let me put my glasses on. It says, chapter 1 here is the discovery and exploration of the New World. All right, now this is kind of funny to me. I actually chuckled a little bit when I read these first 2 sentences. Today, we are living in a period of accelerated discovery, totally unlike any previous age. And here's the good one here. Already, man has orbited the Earth, and scientists claim that he may soon reach the moon. So that right there kind of gives it away that this is pretty old. This is copyright 1966. And of course, we landed on the moon in 69. So it's kind of cool. But Ray said, did we have that in school? I don't think so, Ray. I don't think we had this exact one. I can't remember what ours looked like, but somewhere in here, I don't remember where I saw it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it or not. But somewhere in here, I think this is a Tennessee. Where did I see that? I saw it somewhere in here. I think it's a Tennessee junior high school history book. And I can't find it now where I got that, but somewhere in here it says that. But I got to thinking, I've watched, you watch the news and all the crazy stuff going on. And, a certain group of folks is bound and determined that they're going to basically erase the parts of history that they don't like. So I decided that I was going to try to find old history textbooks similar to this, and I'll probably look for some more. Just for the heck of it, just because they say what's the old saying? Those who don't study history are doomed to repeat it or whatever. But maybe when I'm old and sitting around in the nursing home down at the lounge, I can read that and remember what real history is, because I'm sure by that time they'll have changed a bunch more of it and tried to erase it. But anyway, I thought that was a cool book. Let me see if I think I'm behind on the comments now. Mark's talking about his grass. Said grass was almost knee high in spots. Yeah, my neighbor over here, the one I'm always griping about, the millennials that live next door over here. I was beginning to think that they thought the quarantine meant they couldn't come out of the house and cut grass, but he finally got out there and cut his knee-high grass yesterday. So, and I was watching him, and he's struggling, pushing the push mower, and I'm like, well, you idiot, if you wouldn't wait till it's knee-high, you wouldn't have to fight it so hard. If you get out there more, a little bit more regular. But Diana Carpenter's in the house. How are you, Diana? Good to see you. 60s, yeah, 60. Copyright says 66 and 68. So, does it say there are 9 planets? I don't know. I hadn't looked there, and if it does, I'm wondering if they're counting Pluto. Because they kicked Pluto out, didn't they? Didn't they decide it's just like a big rock or something out there? And I don't know. I think some groups still consider it a planet and some don't. I don't really care. Yeah, poor Pluto. Let's see. The generation that really knows history is leaving us. They find a lot in fault in the interpretation of those books. Yeah, no doubt. But at least it's closer to, it's closer to the real thing than what they're putting out today, for sure. So, anywho. Yeah, I thought you might find that book interesting. I'm going to look on there for some more. And like I said, it was just a fluke that this one happened to be a teacher's edition. And when I first saw that, when I opened the package and I saw that, I'm like, oh, cool, all the answers are in the back. But no, there's not really any answers. There's just like some teaching guidelines and stuff here in the front. But pretty interesting. It's reading this beats anything that's on TV these days. I can tell you that. Got an email a while ago, says my coffee sessions is live at 9:05. That's real helpful. Yeah, I got, let's see, we've got like 3, 4, maybe 5 quarantine challenge videos now. I think there's 4. And if Ryan Ballard ever gets off his and finishes his, because I know he's working on one, posted pictures of it on the Facebook thing. And somebody else, I won't mention names, but sent me a link with the subject that says 2020 Quarantine CNC Challenge. But the email's blank. There's nothing in there. So I don't know if they were trying to send me a link and didn't do it. It looks like they were sending it from their phone. But there's nothing in it. One email has 2 pictures of a project, which are good. But I'm assuming the next one was supposed to be the link to the video, and there's nothing there. So I've sent them an email and let them know. Maybe they'll, yeah. Yeah, Doug, I keep thinking about what you said there. I really hate it, because when I was younger, I was only 43 when my dad passed away. And there's so many things that I would like to ask him now and, can't do it. So, yeah. So if you got, if you're lucky enough to still have your parents, you need to talk to them a lot, ask them stuff, about the old days. Barry Curtis says he's off to Tigwell. Have a good day, Barry. All right. I'm posting this so we can call you out here if you don't. It says, I promise I will get it done this week. Jesse says he'll send his tonight. Good. I'm telling you, I've got some cool stuff, and I'm not just saying that. I got some cool stuff that's going to be coming. At least I think it's cool. Y'all might not, but I think you will. Because I got some new stuff I want to do. Like I said, Russ Meadows has inspired me to do some 3D carving, and I haven't done any 3D carving in a while. Mostly because, well, one, they take a while to run, and 2, I've been too busy, and I had just that one machine, and it was always tied up running Gatton CNC kits. But I'm not complaining about that because that's a good thing. But now that I got this other machine, between the 2 of them, I got a lot more open machine time where I can play. So, in fact, I've got something as soon as I get off here, I'm going to, I got a little paperwork I got to catch up first. But that won't take long. And then I'll be out there. Yeah, Doug says that Pop died last year at 94. World War II stories with numerous classes in school right up to his death. Yep. Yeah. Michael Mertzke, new cool stuff is always good. Yeah. I think you guys are going to like this. It's something, trying to do new, different things that I haven't done before. I'm trying to challenge myself a little bit. So, Rick Nolan, I tried to send my Challenger video again. Hope it went. Okay. Yeah. The first, I got the video. I got one email that had a couple of pictures. And then I got a second video. I can't even talk. Second email. But it was just blank, and it says sent from my iPhone. And it doesn't have, but I was assuming that you were probably trying to send the link there. Paul Camp says, I tried. Oh, I just clicked on the wrong thing here. All right. Somehow it's not letting me click on that. What is my time up on Facebook? I see a question here. Let me see. Here we are. Yeah, we're back. Well, you probably didn't hear me then. I didn't realize I was not in the thing. Yeah, this is Paul Camp's comment. I really didn't care a lot for history in school, but I find it interesting now. Guess maybe because of living through some of it. Yeah. Yeah, history's, I love, one of my favorite things to watch, um, if I do watch any TV, is I watch a lot of those Prime, the Amazon Prime things, but I always like the documentaries. Um, I did. Things got hung up, Jeff, so I just refreshed and it knocked me out. But it's time for me to get off here and get to work anyway. But yeah, no, I hit the button I meant to. I just the comments and all got locked up. See, when everybody quarantined, man, there's all kinds of folks doing these streams and stuff. So it's the bandwidth is getting spread thin, I guess. All right, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I think it's going to be another awesome day. May even drag the camera out there and shoot some video of some of this new stuff I'm going to try to do. So y'all get out there in your shops if you're CNC folks and finish up your challenge videos and get them sent to me. Still got lots of time though, but might as well get this one done. Then you got time to do another one. Because looks like we're all going to be locked down for at least through the end of January, or not January, April, I guess. So anyhow, stay safe, stay home, and we will see y'all tomorrow morning. Take care, everybody.